Okay, making a little video of the hearts. Let's see. We got the superior vena cava and where the inferior vena cava would come in. And so they both come into the right atrium right here. From the top and from the bottom. And in the right atrium, we have the pectinate, or however you say it, muscles. I believe those are them. I'm not really sure. And here we have the fossa ovalis right here. And it's also visible from the other side, in the left atrium right here. And basically it's an indentation. It's where the foramen ovale closed when at the time of birth. So when you're a fetus, it's called foramen ovale, and when you are born and when you're an adult, it's called the fossa ovalis. Okay, so blood is pumped from the vena cava into the right atrium, and from the right atrium it goes through the tricuspid valve into the right ventricle, and in the right ventricle we have the valve and we have the chordae tendineae, which are attached to the papillary muscles right here. And from the right ventricle, the blood leaves and goes to the lungs through the pulmonary vein right here. And it's a vein because it's carrying, actually right now it's carrying deoxygenated blood, and so that blood goes to the lungs through the pulmonary trunk. And looking at the heart from the back, you can see that the pulmonary trunk right here divides into the left and the right pulmonary vein. Goes to the lungs, and so when it's done at the lungs, it comes back through the pulmonary arteries right here. So the left pulmonary arteries and the right, and it is pumped into the left atrium here. So pulmonary arteries, and now the blood is obviously oxygenated because it comes back from the lungs. So here again you can see the fossa ovalis, and so from the left atrium it goes through what's called the mitral valve or the bicuspid valve, and that goes into, there we go, the left ventricle. And again, chordae tendineae and papillary muscle right here. So once it's in the left ventricle, it is now via the electric, the conduction, the cardiac conduction system is now pumped out. The blood is now pumped out through the aortic valve, which is up here, and up through the ascending branch of the aorta right here. And so what happens is it goes either to the head via the three aortic, I don't know what they're called, I'm guessing branches of aorta, or it goes down the descending branch of the aorta down to the rest of the body. And let's see, other than that, so just to reiterate the valves, we have, so T, P, M, A, toilet paper my ass, tricuspid, pulmonary, mitral, aortic. Oh right, and then I forgot that these little flaps up here are called the auricles, this one and that one, and they're the auricles of the atria. Here we got the septum. I think it's called the pericardial septum. Not completely sure. And this is where the Purkinje fibers basically go down. So you have your, they're not on here, but the nodes. Oh, maybe they are on here. You would have your SA node somewhere up here, sinoatrial node, that sends messages down to the AV node, and I have no idea if that's the AV node on here. let's just pretend it is. And so the AV node sends messages down through the bundle of His to the Purkinje fibers. And I said the Purkinje fibers were in the septum, kind of lying. The bundle branches are in the septum, and then it goes to the Purkinje fibers, which are basically located on the side of the sides of the ventricles. And then the electrical signal is sent to contract the heart muscles from the apex, which is right here. This is the apex. So it basically contracts upward like that and squirts the blood out through the aorta out into the body. So yeah, apex of the heart right here, and the base of the heart is where all of the vessels come in, so all the veins and the arteries. That's one of the hearts models.